presentation of the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I went to my next job, I was getting like 18. Then like I went to my next job, I was getting like 19.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
And the job I just got last week, that's 26. So that's what I'm saying. It's not the fact that like there's nothing wrong with doing stuff at but the whole point is that a certain point you need
to Saturday night. We're here to bring you the action.
Like, it'd be different if niggas was working at 7-Eleven and like $10 too, and like they're $300 covers pretty much all his expenses.
Louis Hachimura is out there with Bull Bull. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Bridges and Hart
even when I was looking for a job right now,
Brunson is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. Some crafty veterans on both of these rosters.
Right, that's what I'm like.
I see that impacting the game.
Well, BA, it's going to lead to
some but like at the same time too, like, bro, I understand.
You got a
roster
full of high IQ players.
Like,
they know what it takes
especially
to
if I
get
gotta commute and like depending on where I'm gonna be working, I gotta pay for Ubers and like pay DoorDash and stuff like that. Like, you feel me? Like, niggas wasn't going for less than 20. That's what I'm just saying too. Like, I do.
Pass to Hayes.
Well, yeah, but like I said, that's because I know, like, depending on the type of job I get, I'm gonna have to pay for my own.
One to start the game.
Cook at home like that. I cook sometimes. I can't cook shit.
What a
So I gotta pay for my lunch.
here tonight. Boy, I tell
Depending
you,
on
you're
what
right.
time I get off at night, I gotta pay for my ride
looking
home.
like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Like, yeah, 16, 19.
Now Doncic.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. So like the job I just
over Brunson,
took is like a hospital job.
And it's Doncic missing.
They tried to give me a hospital
and so
job.
It's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Like
you know, in that game, there was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams.
At that point, like, he gives a fuck about like,
you know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team not so much. Just taking it right to the rim.
This job I'm doing with the hospital, it still takes a couple weeks to get like hired on.
A lot more energy on defense.
You're paying me $26, and I don't have to go to fucking San Fernando Valley. Like, I live in Los Angeles. I don't go to San Fernando. At least Carson is close.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient
I'm not
as
gonna lie,
used
bro.
to be
It's
on
funny.
that
I was
call.
talking to him this morning.
I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
In and he lost all the game.
They have a clear identity.
They have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with
what could I
passion
do
and
to
in
let
your
him
face
know that?
attitude. And of course, these Knicks leave the
Yeah,
ball out on the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was me letting you know I was there. Like, I was telling him. No, because I was telling him it was hurt because like I called you and stuff like that. Like I was back there for like at least 2 to 3 hours. After like the hour, I started like playing music off like the speaker and shit like that. And like I was telling him like I kept hearing somebody come in and out, and he was like, I don't know if that was like Lanky or like.
That's good from Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
I did run into
That's right, BA. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic,
yeah, bro, like I was back
there's some proof that the magic
is real. I was like, bro, I was back there for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, nobody said nothing. I thought I was most prepared to get scared. Somebody like, I was back here, like, you know.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength.
Well, I will say it's different, though. I'll say it's different now.
His pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up.
Well, not even just that.
And so it's New York with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Before, because niggas had Theo. Like, you know, Theo, he couldn't bark. I don't know what sound that nigga would make. He'd make some sound or something. Like, so it was different. Niggas knew something was going on. Niggas, like,
boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back basket counts. Doncic has got 6 points.
Yeah, something.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
I can understand why niggas want to dribble. Like, this nigga Theo be back there all the time.
Here's Clarkson. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. He shoots. And it's Doncic missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Brunson passes to Clarkson.
Not just that. From what I remember, where was it in that
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bridges outside.
But not just that, too.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Well, my thing is, and this is my thing, this is what I think happened from what he told me. Well, no, not even just that. This is what I think happened, which is because, like, my thing is this. This is based off that what I was told and the story.
And he drops it first.
I'm going based off
Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
The only way I could
each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
And Los Angeles making a change here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Finney Smith comes in for Bull. KNICKS checked in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Doncic.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap.
You get what I'm
His
saying?
work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Smart looking around. Ayton, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Might like a do-over there.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, from someone who's been around, like,
bring it up for
I'm
Los
like,
Angeles. It's a
really
3-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game.
You know, I don't feel like that because Quest doesn't have it.
A lot different than when you play the team you're familiar with.
It's not like
now here's Bridges.
Anywhere. The only way he would play
and he's been a big part
like
of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. The only way I could imagine it is if Taylor's in the back where we be hanging out and stuff like that. And this
over Reeves.
Looking for Reeves, and then this
New York again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, he's like, with my brother. And like, he's going to be in like 30 minutes.
How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep,
that's the only thing I could kind of imagine. That's why I'm like, I
can't
can't imagine a situation where it's like, oh yeah,
that's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's McBride. Here's Kolek. 9 points for him in his last game. From deep 3-point range. And Reeves pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now.
I told that nigga today, I was like,
thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Outside McBride. 3 is up. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. James is checked in for Reeves.
I went to elementary school with Jimmy, and like he was a grade above me because I got held back on some other shit. But like after middle school, me and Jimmy like lost touch for like 2-3 years. Like me and Jimmy didn't reconnect until I was going into my senior year in like high school type shit.
Here's
so,
Uwama.
Yeah. So like
again, the Knicks missing. Los Angeles leading by 5.
I forget how he hit me up, but he hit me up like random.
Smart outside.
I don't know if it's like Instagram or
here's
like
James.
Facebook or something. It's just something random.
Here's Ayton. Second chance effort.
Like,
the shot won't fall.
Or something like that, right? When he was like, oh yeah, like,
here's Dadier. Here's
pull up, link up over
and
here.
that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead, up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Man, this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
I think, when I've heard the story, I think they're at where they are right now.
So
that's
on
what
the
I'm
floor
saying.
for the
That's why
Lakers
I'm like,
to kick off the second quarter.
I've heard about
James
that
is out
story
there
and all
with
this.
Luka
Like,
Doncic.
you gotta
Then it's
remember,
Rui Hachimura. Then there's Jared
when I
Vanderbilt.
heard this
And it's
story
Larabia
of like the
into the power
situation,
forward
not
position.
like when it actually happened. I'm
The
just saying
Lakers
when
lead
people
by
brought
3.
it up to me.
Offensively,
Like, that
Karl
point,
Anthony
niggas already
Towns
knew
is
you.
one of the most
Like,
well-rounded
that's why I'm like, I
big men in
can't
the league
see
right
that
now.
situation.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's
if
an
it was
elite
like when he
three-point
used to live
shooter,
at,
post
I don't
scorer,
see that
and his
happening because when
passing
he
is
used to live,
severely
and
underrated.
all
Here's
them used to be
Brunson
able to like,
following the score
Swedish
by
and all
Los
them and stuff like
Angeles.
that. Like Quez wasn't really there all the time. It makes more sense if he
Here's
said
the
his
warm-up.
dad called him on that because his dad was there a lot.
No
He
good.
stayed
Good
out
D
with
by
before.
Vanderbilt.
So like,
A perfect
that's why I'm
example
like,
of
you
how
know,
to
like you said,
protect
like
the
Quez,
rim.
I'm like,
And
you
you
had
guys,
to
I
be where he
love
was
his
at
fight
currently,
and grit
and
on
like
the
I said, he
interior.
had to
I
be
mean,
waiting
he
for
never
like,
lets a
Dean
shot
to
go
get there or something.
uncontested.
Like Quez was looking for him.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Dalton Connect.
That's the only thing I can imagine. Like,
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
well, no, yeah, he told me
Comparing
that.
to the numbers of last
Like
season,
I said,
they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
well, not even that. His mom, when his mom was alive, like his mom, you know, she liked everybody and stuff. Like, she was a real nice lady.
Take a break.
But like, I forgot what happened one time. But like, yeah, that's what that's what I was gonna say. Something happened to where she was just like, he needs to leave him.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
Like after two days, you niggas had to go somewhere. And I know one of.
Both shots good from the stripe. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better.
I don't think that, but I can understand. I'm going to say I understand where you're coming from.
He's already
I don't think you and your
dangerous,
sister
Allie.
look alike.
Now here's Doncic. And Vanderbilt slams it
But
in.
no, I know the last time
nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
James against Clarkson.
And then, like, this nigga Quez is trying
Over
to
James.
watch, but, like, this nigga
And that one's good. Clarkson.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural to a mid-range.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
I know that was one of the
Outside
situations. Like, I think that was like the last time I heard they really got into it.
And looks like an illegal pick was
Oh, yeah,
set. That gets the ref's
I think
attention.
that was like the
Well,
last
the
one.
league has put an emphasis to crack down on
He
illegal
left his
screens.
shit,
Yeah, you
but,
know, he
like,
might have gotten away
yeah,
with
but
that a few
he
years
left
ago,
his
but
shit
not
over
anymore.
there.
No
like disappeared.
Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call.
Hart's checked in for New York. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Bull comes in for Laravia. The score now all even.
Yeah, but not even that. The thing is, the reason why Blaze had such an issue was because Boone was trying to reach him too. Like, Boone was reaching him.
Doncic passes to Hachimura.
He's like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like Blaze is just tripping.
Back to Doncic.
Like, yeah, he's not wrong. But, like, there's a lot of other aspects.
And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Niggas just don't dislike tape from
very
one
few players have the
situation.
playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Here's Brunson. That one's wide left.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
James against Clarkson. Out to Hachimura. The three ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
Well, you look at Bridges. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
Now here's Brunson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Shoot two.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Clarkson. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And New York has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside McBride, 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. McBride's got his first basket.
And despite the height disadvantage,
it's funny you saying that, because I was talking to Jimmy about something like that, and I was just like, I feel that too, because I told him, like, it's like, bro, once I know that there's someone I know who's been there, like, bro, that shit is, I would never do anything with that person. Like, that shit, I'm just like, I was just telling him, like, I'm not one of those people who, like, I feel more like gross being in the same place that you've been, if it comes to a sense like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and that field goal percentage
like, bro, that's not fine. Like, I feel ashamed. Like, I gotta,
here's McBride,
like,
averaging around 5 points a game.
That's what I'm just like, bro, that's not cool for me. Like, I don't know what it do for other people, but like, bro, I'm just like, I'm just like, I like to keep things a certain way, like, and I hope, you know, people keep it the same way, but I know some people don't, but like, that's their own issue, but like, yeah, bro, I'm not going anywhere with someone else.
He wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's McBride. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Towns.
I like to claim land, not take over.
Bridges with it.
I like to claim land.
Cole grabs the board.
Yeah, like, I'm not here to take somebody else's land. I'm like, I'd rather find my own.
Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Shot and Gamecocks separated by 5. Here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Bull covering. Bull against Hart. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson driving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Five ticks left to play in the first half. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, you definitely got a better stake than others.
In the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points.
Yeah, that's what I was like, yeah, I agree with you. Like, if they're questioning you, like, how are we not talking about Ace?
You guys know I appreciate
you look more black than him.
To attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Rui Hachimura.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Knicks trail by 7. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jalen Brunson.
I'm not going to lie. I was going to say, like, I may be in the crowd, but, like, I don't think I got a weak song in my SoundCloud at all.
Height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
And here's Hayes. Here's Reeves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Yeah, like, I don't even think that boss up song is actually out there. Like, by him.
Brunson against Doncic. Towns outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And he just driving the stake in there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
That's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Downs for three. Bull grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
New York calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Everyone, get loud for him.
I consider it like you're going. It's funny.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Fifth on the list, Luka Doncic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Oh, God. Like, that's crazy.
Here's Brunson. He has 7. Clarkson finds Brunson. Over Doncic. New York again can't hit.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 14. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Bridges misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The Knicks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. To the middle. Fades back. Hachimura with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. That one's good for 2.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Clarkson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Going inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his
something.
teammate.
I heard you say that. Like, oh, he wouldn't go for this either, but I don't know what you were talking about.
Los Angeles. Right now, the loudest section is getting T-shirts. Get on your feet.
Fuck niggas. No, I'm talking about the game. I'm playing the game. Kill these niggas. Yeah, I've been playing My Hero. Trying to kill these niggas over here.
Will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Finney Smith comes in for Vanderbilt.
That's what he was saying. He was like, I left and all of a sudden you and Major got beef. And I was like, yeah, bro, no days off for you.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes on
That's what he said, too.
Counted from distance.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
He said that too. He was like, I leave for a week and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose.
Now here's McBride. Towns outside. Pass to Kolek.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Well, no, I talked to Goonie about it because like Goonie was like, how come you didn't tell Finney about what he was saying, or like, how come you didn't say he was wrong about this or nothing like that, or like, why didn't you say this? And I was like, well, I told him there were some things that like, you know, all right, maybe you shouldn't have said this, or you shouldn't have been like, oh, you know, fat this or that. But then you were like, but like, I grew up with Major, and I was like, at that point, what can I say to a nigga? He's like, I understand. I wouldn't know what to say either. I'm like, you know, like.
Doncic just got his 5th rebound in this one.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit.
That's what I was telling him. Is like.
Knicks trail by 13. Outside McBride. Towns outside. Can't cash it in from close range.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Ayton. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Solid inside play by Ayton.
Well, no, Kingslayer added her back. I'm assuming he came to me that day, he talked to me. He said he was going. He said he would talk to you and her. I don't know if he talked to you or not, but I guess he talked to her.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Laravia's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Luka Doncic. Ayton hits them both.
Fuck, nigga. Who the fuck just snatched me up?
54 seconds left to play in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hart passes to McBride. To the wing, right side.
I get you.
Here's Awoma. Here's Kolek. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's McBride following the score by Los Angeles. Will it go? And he can't get that one. And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Lakers, Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Bull, then it's Connect, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Pass to Connect. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Rebound, the Lakers. After this game, they can look forward to LA, where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. Now here's Smart. Pass to Bull. 5 on the clock. And here's Connect outside. Rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Smart with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door.
Let's go.
Brunson. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Smart passes to Bull. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
I know this is a side note, but like I think the Ted on the Houston Julian, he was like fucking nice. I like how you trade first.
By New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Smart.
Let me hear you once again.
And New York has possession. They trail by 18. Reeves against Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
Here's Hachimura. Outside Bull. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. Bull's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Outside Hart. They need this. Rejected by Bowl. They get it back.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Hart can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Reeves. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. That one drops for him. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the right side, Towns. Counted.
I keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus he's 6'11".
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I can understand that.
Now here's Reeves. And he gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, when I feel like I dislike somebody, that's just pretty much determined.
He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Bridges against Hachimura. Pass to Towns. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs.
It definitely seemed like it got out of hand.
Still a balance to be struck.
Now here's Clarkson. Bridges down low. Hachimura covering. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
To be fair,
their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight.
Like I
they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends.
I'm like, I'm listening. You're like, APC, this. I'm like, I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
As well, but just really impressive.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And with this one all but in the record
books, they live in different places.
They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Don't worry, how they live in different places.
Since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Luka Doncic.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today.
Most
women
great
do. Reads and distributed the
ball.
Well,
you're not. Just like I said, most women do.
He misses the free throw.
A native of Japan,
like I said, most women to make bad choices.
Why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Bowl. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Like Ted said, bro. Like Ted said, I guess I'm wrong for ditch smacking ditch niggas.
That one misses. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with a strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, BA. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a very reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Shot clock at 3. A deep 3. Hachimura with a rebound. So it's Los Angeles now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's James with the
my
jam.
thing is, though, and this is my
really
thing, just from someone who's been in
mindset today.
You know, with different women.
You their flight home will be filled
it's nice to have that stance point.
To have a stress-free win on the road.
Well, no, not that.
Very
not like that. But like, it's nice to have that
stance
point. But at the end of the day,
here's Dadier.
The three-pointer off the mark. No, I'm not saying you're not, but I'm
they
like,
can
these
simply
people also
hold on
like,
to the ball here.
No question, BA.
As crazy as that sounds, but like, no one's gonna stop her. Like,
Reeves with the ball. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you
Only
win.
reason I have an issue with, I will say, out of everything that happens, that's the only thing I do have an issue with.
It's all yours.
Just because, like,
Luka, yes,
like
another
I said, I
victory
know
for you,
niggas are
but the
saying stuff
games will
without
keep
knowing
coming. So
what
what's
the
the
fuck
most
they're saying,
important
which
thing
is
for
a
this
similar
team
thing
to
as when I was
establish?
like, the issue I had with Major before. It's like, you're saying shit that, like, you really shouldn't be saying. Like, you know,
We put
like,
together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
All right, Allie, good
yeah,
stuff there.
like,
Thanks
no,
for that.
but not even just that,
Well, folks,
too.
that's going to do it for now.
Not even just that, too, because, like, I was saying, too, like, the reason why I agree with you when you're like, oh, she said this, I'm like, that is foul, because, again, she don't know you like that, but, like, niggas know niggas that killed themselves, so, like, that's actually, like, fucked up to say to niggas. So, like, that's why I'm like, when you was like, I get where you coming from eventually, that's why I was like, the issue I had with her was like, you know, I'm talking to you about, like, some nonsense. I'm, like, saying you were in the ring with Hulk Hogan, and, like, you're bringing up my ex, and, like, niggas know that was, like, a strong, like, breakup for me, and, like, you're not even supposed to be, like, saying that type of stuff, but, like, you bringing up stuff that you're not even supposed to bring up, and, like, you know, you're saying things you're not supposed to technically say. That's why I was like, when you said that, I was like, you know, that's why I felt where you were coming from, because, like, I do agree. That's the, and I will say this, even when I did talk to Kingslayer, he did say, like, after everything, I was like, oh, she also told him this, and he was like, oh yeah, that is crossing the line. Like, I think that's the one thing me and him did agree on, was like saying that was crossing the line. Like, you shouldn't tell anybody that. Well, no, not even that, but like, she don't know you like that either. Well, not even that. She don't even know you like that. So, like, you know, like I said, it's okay for people to be annoyed and stuff like that, but, like, you don't got to take it to where people have to take it. So, my thing is, I can understand where you're coming from in a sense, as far as, like you said, like, you were just doing this, which I did tell to Goonie too. And this is, well, no, not even that. Not even that. I'll give you I got into my ex before for similar things. It's okay to be annoyed about certain things, but, like, that doesn't mean you have to take this shit to where niggas shouldn't take it. Like, if you're mad, you're mad. But, like, that doesn't mean you should start, like, punching me below the belt because you're mad. Like, you get what I'm saying? But that goes to that conversation I told you before. I don't know if she's 40, 30, or whatever, but just because that person's that age doesn't mean they know better. They probably didn't go through certain experiences to where they should know better because they experienced situations they could learn something and know better for in the future. But, like, you don't know how she grew up. You don't know how she lived her life. Like, she may not have been in situations like that to where she could be like, oh, okay, man, maybe if I did something different, I wouldn't have been in this situation. So, okay, in the future, I'm not going to do this. That's what I'm saying. Like, she may not have been in a position to where she could know better. Like, that's why I be telling you, like, age is just a number. Niggas grow up. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guy. If I was there, I probably would have timed her out. But, like, like I said, I was telling Uni that too. Like, when you told me after everything already happened. But, like, if I was just randomly in his stream and, like, I was seeing this happen, I probably would have timed her out too. Um, I'm a mod, so, like, you could do something. Um, there's a way for mods to, like, I forget what it's called, but, like, you could do something to other mods. I think that's the only thing you can do. You can time out mods. I don't think you like move their shit, but like as a mod or something like that, there is a way. Like I said, there's something you could do from mod to mod. Like I think at best you could time them out. Um, well, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like even when I talk to Kingsley, it just sounds like one of those situations where people took something farther. You're like 3 bills is funny as fuck.